Twitter real quick. Fully aware that the clickable link when I send out this tweet is going to be for Twitch. And one thing I'm curious about, because this might actually be helpful, because one thing that's difficult for me is, since I'm working with one screen, a challenge for me is to be able to read the chat and play the game at the same time. There's no app for it, but that doesn't mean I can't just... If I can just view the chat from... Oh, cool. I can have it open on my phone. That's cool. Yeah, well, it should also show the chat from both YouTube and Twitch, so I will be able to more easily respond to people's messages. So hello, whoever the fuck is up this early in the morning. We're about to do the class trial. Isn't that fun? I have already updated my skills. I saw plenty of skills here, and a lot of this is like, I have no idea. I have no idea what half this shit is. Like, some of it I know what it is, but I don't know what a lot of it is. Let me just come over here and tell you what I picked and why I picked it. Increased influence recovery. I've always found things that do that useful. So definitely wanted to get that from the outset. Like, in all 3 games, I found that useful. I found that very good. This has something to do with mass panic debates. I have no clue what those are. I feel like loud voices are bad in mass panic debates. I might not want that in the long term. We'll see. But I have a feeling we're going to run into a mass panic debate in this first trial. And I don't know what a debate scrum is either, but I feel like the key word in the first speaker's argument, that's gonna be important. That's gonna be really helpful in figuring out which clue to use. Which truth bullet, or truth sword, or whatever the fuck it's gonna be for that mechanic. I feel like that could... I have a gut feeling that that's really, really good. And I'm not even sure we're gonna get a debate in the first trial.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Mm-hmm.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit
is.
And vote for who done it.
His voice is so wrong.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person...
I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and say that part of the reason that I think some people say this is the worst Danganronpa game is because the Monokuma voice is just wrong. It's just the incorrect voice. And I know I keep harping on it, but it's just... I already tend to notice these things.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
I think that's the first time he's outright said that not voting... No, I think he said it before.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Maybe.
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
And yet, he's here.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos.
What?
No pushing, no running, no talking.
Oh.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
I mean, yeah, you guys need to talk. There needs to be talking going on. I agree with no pushing, no running.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial.
Mm-hmm.
Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member.
Yeah.
Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
That's one of the interesting things with Danganronpa is that everybody is playing all roles.
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony.
All the testimony. Need all of it.
I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
I'm gonna turn down the music because the music seems a little loud to me. What? That's something to note later. Okay. Option. Just gonna... Yep.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
That's true.
I thought that was strange too.
By the way, I love the, like, UI for the class trial. It's so good. I love it. This might be the best UI.
I just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doy. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius.
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if
It's actually
you can't,
in the rules.
It's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
Oh my
It's
god.
Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start
Yeah.
by reviewing the incident.
Okay, let me just go ahead and say this now, because I didn't say this, like, at the very beginning. I already have my suspicions on who the culprit is. I think it's Shuichi. If it is, and, like, the post-trial speech doesn't completely fuck it up, this could be the best first trial out of all 3 games. Now the class trial has begun. Non-stop debates will occur. I feel like that statement is going to fucking come up then. I pretty much know that. Thanks for fucking spoiling it. Fucking... Character will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth lies or contradictions. You have to use truth bullets you gather to refute what they say. Relevant truth bullets you found during investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim the reticle and fire with Y. Aim for gold words. Those are weak spots. Are hiding within those speak. Compare everyone's statements to truth bullets you have. Shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. If you're out of time. The new element! Oh. I already knew about that. So also reveal a small red dot within weak spots called the V point? And awesome V counters.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He
Oh,
was
it's up in...
killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Oh, okay.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
There's no refuting that.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong.
I got the V counter off, so...
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
And I got Cheevers for that. So cool.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
Yep.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To kill him.
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible.
Right, the
It's very
logical
likely
conclusion...
The mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though? Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable...
See, again, like, I called it the perfect crime because I heard them... I heard them call it somebody setting up the perfect crime. Before, I suspect the ultimate detective who would know how to set up the perfect crime. And look at how much focus is being given to it being the perfect crime. Hello, Silver Clothed.
This is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
I also like this aspect where they think that the mastermind is the one who did it. So this sort of creates more stakes for the first trial as well, within the narrative of which we know it's not going to actually be the mastermind, but we as the players know that. If there even is a mastermind in this one, of course. Actually, we know who the mastermind is. Junko Inishima.
One of us is
Oh.
the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us.
And actually, from a game theory perspective, it would actually be better for the mastermind to not be the culprit. Because then the mastermind can be picking them off one by one, and since there's only one mastermind and a bunch of other people, it is better for the mastermind to not be involved in the killings.
I'll defeat the
Which means-
mastermind and end this dumb killing game.
It is less likely for them to get killed, and it is better for them if the game continues without them being involved in any murders.
I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow. Looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes. The cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already
He's
figured
good.
out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date.
He's totally not gonna be right.
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
Which one would be faster, Leon or... No, Leon would be faster.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Okay, I have no clue what they're talking about now.
Weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
I did not think about that!
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
No, they didn't!
This was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
Wait, no! No! She would not know about those blind spots. Kokichi is great.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
Okay.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it? Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
I really don't like Tenko being, like, ultra super sexist. I don't know, some of the classmates are like, some of the classmates are like, wow, I can't wait for you to die. And they're probably the ones who aren't going to die, which is unfortunate. Blue-colored weak spots will appear. Right. Now we get agree points. To prove. Mm-hmm. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. That's weird.
why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Nope.
Ooh, let me remember what... Yeah, Mew was busy, so...
Wait, that's not possible.
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went
pretty
to the
sure.
library, okay? I agree with that.
V agree. I don't care if it's V consent. No, it's V agree. Also, I refuse to V consent with Mew.
Either, right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mew was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
He is all that remains of a once powerful...
Weird flex, but okay.
That's too sad to make sense.
Yeah.
That's pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
And slug? Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Heaton! They're referencing Fate!
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
We get this reference! We get this reference over here!
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
Yo, did she just call Kokichi an abortion? Yo, did she just call Kokichi an abortion? I might be okay with Mew now.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean!
Abortion is a bit much, but damn.
Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Stand corrected. Kokichi's way better than... Kokichi might be the best character in this game.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now! Ew! Why? Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
No, she couldn't have...
No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Cosbox. Oh, I have to press Y to...
I get it.
Before I can press A!
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in Cospox if I even attempt it.
Yep.
Yeah, the Cospox was pretty gross.
Yeah, Kamen Rider is a little bit of a gray area, isn't it?
Could have been in disguise.
Or if it's like, or basically anything that's like live action fiction is a little bit of a gray area.
I just thought it was something to check.
It was worth looking at.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
It's possible, though, that in the original Japanese it did specify animated characters. And if that's the case, then there you go. There's the answer to that question.
Fuck you two! Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
No, they can't.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which
Yeah,
of
they are.
us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta,
Maki,
Tenko,
Tenko,
Kimiko, Angie,
and
and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
Ha! But of course.
Why does she have a head?
That includes you too.
Or was Rantaro's, something I just thought about, was Rantaro's death accidental? No, it wouldn't have been.
Torture the truth out of them. It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please!
No.
torture. My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low.
I mean, there's also numerous studies and things that prove that torture doesn't... You know what? Never mind. We're just...
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me! Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
This is probably leading to the mass panic
It's
debate.
all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
Okay.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi! I am not the culprit, too.
Oh no, all 3 people are talking at once. There's a panic at the disco in the courtroom. Three debates will happen at the same time. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. This is a very interesting... So I guess a loud voice would, like, take up more of the screen?
I have an alibi.
I would never punch a
Because
folk
Atua is always watching the basement.
A true Aikido master would never do something so
Are you talking about me? We're having a
Atua's
strategy
not the
meeting
person,
together,
Atua's
remember?
God.
Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
What? Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there. They're gonna kill them.
What's Atua?
I think Maki's account.
I'm not even a little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a folk
What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement?
A true Aikido master would
What?
never do something
Are you
so
talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who...
Right. Okay. That's really cool, and I love it. I love it. It is an expansion on the gameplay.
Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rentaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watch Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Fill Gonto with fight.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
Officially, ketchup is not a valid hot dog ingredient. That being said, you fucking lame, son.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
All right.
Okay.
That's because he
Gonta
would
will
be a
try,
bug-type Pokemon
for
trainer.
everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
All right.
Come out, you fucking bobblehead!
So anything that works in Okay, it's a non-stop debate. All right, cool. Regular non-stop debate. I figured it would be because this is more
Gonta
testimony.
not culprit. Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door... No, that's
I
wrong.
beat it. I appreciate the mechanic in order to make aiming more important. Bug fighting, absolutely.
You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Oh! Oh! That's what you get for calling him an abortion!
Vicious little...
You're the one who called him an abortion! You have no room to talk! You're a...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
You'd have to go through the game room. I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet. My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but... because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
Yeah, this is something I thought about too.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also... he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him?
Huh, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library.
Oh! Oh, so maybe I was wrong.
Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how, though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
But I think I know I have a more solid vision on how Shuichi did it.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Wait, what? Particular item in the AV room. Something longer and slimmer could fit too. Like a poster. Oh, wait. Like a speaker? Okay. Oh, so I was going to fail that. Okay. We saw something like that during our investigation? The fuck? No. The fuck? Okay, this part doesn't make any sense. Oh. Oh wait, I think I know. That's right. Okay. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb, everybody.
Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long... It would be possible to reach the library... If you use the rolled-up screen to reach the library's rear... Then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
I forgot that detail because I did not think it was relevant.
Oh my, how honest. If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
Right, this is a thought, but...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rantaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
But this is Gonta we're
That
talking
shot put
about.
ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely
Oh,
be
wait, there's
feasible
another
for him
problem
to
with
throw
this.
A shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Right?
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
There is another problem here. Moving
So we
bookcase.
agree, Gonta's the culprit.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse in the AV room door. Do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Yes, there is. There is absolutely a fucking obstacle. There's absolutely a major fucking obstacle there.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the
Hello?
AV room.
Hello from YouTube and Twitch.
Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
Yeah.
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
I was not expecting to have to show. Indoor photos.
I get it.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
It's in
And I'm like
this
recovering
picture.
health too.
Here. These two
Yep.
pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
There's a possibility it would have gone through the bookcase, but they would have noticed that.
Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
Ha! Punts!
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
So...
No, Gonta understands. Because we gotta find culprit.
Okay. Kaito's voice is so different later on. What the Okay.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
You know, Avi, for a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I hate this sentimental crap.
Monokuma's voice is just so fucking wrong! I said this earlier, I think part of the reason people don't like V3 as much as the other two is because Monokuma's voice, a character you hear so much throughout the entire fucking game, it's just wrong.
They haven't gotten to chapter 5 yet. And neither
Why's
of you.
that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
That's slightly inconsistent.
Oh, he's too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
Racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
By the way, you missed my reaction to Miu calling Kokichi an abortion.
Oh yeah, no. The other shoe drops pretty quickly on that one.
Yeah, no, and the other shoe dropping. It's like, oh, don't feel bad for making a mistake. After all, your entire existence is a mistake. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god.
No, the thing is that the other shoe just kind of keeps you going back into the ground.
Just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
Yeah, we do.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
Do we?
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
No, it's something. No, it's absolutely something.
How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
By the way, keep in mind, no one picked up the first blood perk.
Deceived by the mastermind and went to the library.
Sorry, could you... Sorry.
So, you know what's funny about this trial is that, there were two motives, remember?
Yeah.
Ain't that strange?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone.
The thing is, the first blood perk didn't get used.
Yeah, no one stepped forward.
Yeah. So their real motive was the second one.
Yeah.
But why would they not use the first blood perk? Possibly because they feel guilty.
We'll see where it goes.
It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes. But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
No!
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything.
That's because you're not talking to
Only I can hear the voice of
Jesus.
Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet.
I really hate this
The
character.
culprit is the mastermind. They could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
He is.
The big cop and cameras. Is it though?
Your god sucks.
Oh right, the
Eddie.
vent. The vent, which we're about to neg the vent.
Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident.
Atua don't know shit. Shut the fuck up.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time. Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male!
Behold, Atua.
Yeah, the... For one, there was still...
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
It's the card reader dust.
Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
Yeah, no.
That's wrong!
No, you fucking dumb idiot. That's wrong.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't impossible to hide. What? You dare challenge Atua?
Yes. Atua can suck my big fat cock. I can say that because I'm on Twitch.
Atua can suck my lady dick.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
No, I'm going to say big fat cock. I don't care if I'm Kaede. I'm gonna say big fat cock.
Fat cock.
Fat. Can suck my big fat cock. The dust is still there. It means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Argue?
Are you ready?
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted. When this sort of thing happens, you go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown.
Dude, Rebuttal Showdown got way better.
For now, let's explain. This mode, you counter the other person's claims and argue against it. Time, blade. Also, selecting truth bullets got way easier.
Mm-hmm.
Move your truth blade with LS and line it with your opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction of the blade by pointing, and blade is pointing by pressing A. Ah! Okay, cool. Weak spot. Mood. Big mood.
Mood.
Go with a truth blade by pressing Y. Truth bullets will be called truth blades. As regular cuts, all your opponent's words where a weak spot appears. Slash it with a truth blade strike. Cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. Once gets you 2 seconds. 3 is 3. The more you cut down, the better. Closely and slice as many as you can. Let's deal with loss of progress. When your opponent's arguments, a blade lock will occur. You have to match A as fast as you can. You can also agree. V agrees. Blah 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 blah.
I really love the tutorials in this game.
Okay. Front entrance photos.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know.
Oh, okay.
They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep. That's what I figured it was. Because we see everybody come in! We see all of the people!
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
Uh-huh.
This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream.
And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures.
Yep.
It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
You covered your mouth there. Seem a little bit nervous there.
Oh, what do you think he's
Shuichi.
nervous about?
I don't know. Could be nervous about any number of things. Man, you know, because this is a very nerve-wracking trial.
He could be nervous about any number of things, like who the culprit is.
Yeah, he could be very, very nervous about who the culprit is. He could be sweating a little bit. Could be murdering his classmates. He could be doing a lot of things.
Oh, you haven't gotten there yet. You haven't gotten to the scrum yet, huh?
No, I haven't gotten to the scrum yet.
I can't wait. It's so good. It's so good.
I got an ability for the scrum. It's like I have no idea what this is, and I didn't think I was going to get it in the first trial. So... how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
He could have,
They were invisible.
He could have, the culprit could have, I don't know, disabled the camera. Could have done that. That's a possibility.
But it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible.
Her magic can make you invisible, but you have to believe that you're invisible in order for it to work.
No, it's only that your head becomes invisible, your legs and arms are still there.
I was making a reference to Mystery Men.
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I just thought it was dumb.
For half to be specific.
Oh.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
Couldn't
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Turned invisible.
Gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
Would have been too loud, so being invisible wouldn't have helped. That wouldn't have been possible. We have the evidence. Stack books.
I get it. When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Divine intervention?
So you did it. And
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
Yeah.
I know!
beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Hey Shuichi, you look like you're Ray, you suck a big fat cock.
Just keep on going.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds.
30 seconds. All 30 of them.
Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
And that takes...
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Shuichi told you from the start! You're dumb! You're dumb! You're dumb! No! You're dumb! Shuichi told you about this already!
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
He is a beta boy toy. He really is. There's a reason I keep just calling Shuichi boyfriend. Designated boyfriend, model 005.
What? Shuichi?
Yeah, Shuichi told her this already.
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
No, you didn't! This is a fucking plot hole! K80's dumb!
Wait, when did you say?
Tell me.
He said that he forgot to tell her. And earlier he did mention the fact that it was that there was an interval. He actually mentioned there was an interval, and the game forgot.
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry. I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaiidiot and Fuichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
Wait, it wouldn't have been the front door then. It would have been the rear door, because that's the one Rantaro came in through.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
But we already know where she was.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
Shuichi knew about the intervals.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been...
Shuichi?
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
What's up already? Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
What has gotten into you,
So you're
Shuichi?
gonna plead the fifth now.
What's gotten into you, Shuichi? Is it big fat cock?
Give it time.
Oh man, this is getting good. Entertain me, peasants.
definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi's the culprit. That's definitely not possible. It's definitely possible. It's definitely actually what's going on. Intermission. Fuck you, game.
Are you sure it's that easy? Remember what game you're playing, and then remember what trial
Hi, Brooke.
This
is trial 1.
Yeah, do you know what every other trial 1 has? Yeah, that's right.
A murderer who didn't intend to murder their victim? Which is why somebody would not use the first blood perk because they feel guilty because they didn't intend to kill their kill.
I mean, that's not what no.
Which
that's
further points at the possibility of Shuichi.
It's not what I was getting at, but all right. I like this though. Keep going.
Like, am I wrong? Every other first trial has that.
No, you're not wrong.
They also have some really, really obvious hint that points to a particular person. Like, for instance, writing their name in blood. Or, for instance, a missing skewer in the place that only that person was. Or, for instance, the camera where they would have entered is the only one that is the only one where there's a. Why is there no picture from when he took down the camera at the that was pointing towards the bookcase, where there's no picture of him taking that one down or disabling that sensor? Why is that not the case?
Now then.
And yet there's pictures of him disabling the other two.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
It is entirely possible that Rentaro tried to kill Shuichi.
It is. What if it was Kokichi? What if his alibi is a lie?
Was he one of the people by themselves?
Who knows?
I mean, I can literally... just look through people's accounts. Oh!
I suppose that's one lesson you can take away from this case.
Oh.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Alright, Monotar. Mono kid. Good, homie.
already.
But the question is, why is Shuichi being so secretive right about now?
Silence speaks volumes.
Like,
Just a
what?
minute. None of that is Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Not the whole time.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
That's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
Or maybe it was you, Kokichi.
Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone.
Or maybe, Avi, you're pulling a Kokichi right now.
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction. I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
He had the alarm the whole time.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh? Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
But that doesn't make any sense either. Because how did it go off the other two times?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
White noise will appear to disrupt your reaction. Truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles.
But now here's one more question for you, Boon Slayer. How
Yeah?
do we know Himiko isn't telling the truth about her magic?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's obviously Himiko.
Yeah, she could have levitated the ball and put it above it and dropped it.
Which probably would have triggered the bookcase sensor. That makes sense.
The moving bookcase isn't
So
what triggered it.
Himiko is the culprit.
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it. In order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake. security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No, that's
Oh, I didn't V counter. Okay. That's fine.
Well, all the V counter means is that you get more mono coins.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then
That was my first failed V counter.
we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
I love him.
I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake.
a little
Big deal.
shit.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Hold on a second there, broski.
You've still got a ways to go.
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
He did say that he turned the receiver off when he went downstairs.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
That's why there's no picture there. Because it was getting him turning off the sensor up there, but the camera was faced in a way where it wouldn't have seen him. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
Well, I think you're leaving out one very vital.
I guess it's not
You're right. Himiko's magic.
I was gonna say Himiko had an EMP.
She had an EMP bomb. Have I not been telling you idiots this entire time?
Himiko is the culprit.
It's obviously Byakuya.
Yeah.
It's genocide, Jack.
I think that it's Makuro Ikusaba.
The
ultimate
16th who's like
despair.
somewhere hidden within this school.
Look out
Yes.
for her.
Look out for her.
Oh, I know who the culprit is. Isn't that right? Leon!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not
And the reason he
are you?
didn't take advantage of the first blood perk was because guilt.
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Yeah, okay, Brooke, does his voice not sound way
Are
different?
you ready to turn yourself
Whose
in?
voice?
Do what?
Kaito.
It sounds the same. Maybe a little deeper than.
It sounds, because then I just, I've been watching Luca Jin, we got to that part, and Kaito talks a lot. Why would you say anything? Oh, he's having a heart attack.
I need to take control of this debate, even if that means I have to lie to do it. No.
Here it comes.
No, come on.
Have you noticed in the debates so far that there hasn't been the voice in the background doing the boba 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 debate boba? Yeah, that means you can lie. It's great.
Telling a lie in a class trial? Sometimes telling a
such a thing.
But sometimes you need to lie about having evidence in order to get somebody to confess to something. There are no lies in this tutorial. There will be times in debate where you have to lie. A lie bullet.
Yeah, you'll okay. Well, yeah, just this actually makes way for something that I wish these games had since the beginning, which is alternate routes.
Really?
Yes, if you lie in a certain place, you get the same outcome normally as if you would tell the right truth, but the conversation goes differently.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
awesome.
think there's a back door in this trial because it's trying to teach you everything, but in every trial after that, I believe so. It has a back door.
That's interesting. It's like a truth bullet, like normal non-stop debates. When you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning.
Yeah, every truth bullet has a lie attached to it, and it's awesome.
Statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gain will drain. A successful lie will restore it.
So if you take a ton, if you miss, you take a ton of damage.
Right. Called the back route. Thank you muchly. So there's possible maybe lying.
The security sensor was
Why'd I
placed
shoot?
on the moving
Okay.
bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Oh, I see what the
Then
lie
taking
is here.
advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library.
You figured it
and
a lot
shot
faster
at
than I
Rantaro.
did, I'll tell you that.
And then
Assuming
he
it's...
grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterward, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
Let's go over the case one more time.
You're gonna love the little thing that pops
Sensor was
up.
placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
Turn this lie into the truth.
It's so cool.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
Yes.
That'll only
Never.
screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
It's true.
My heartfelt
People
calculations are made by a writing department.
Those kinds of calculations?
It's
Less
not
than
so
3.
unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Oh, I hate that.
You see.
I hate that statement. I hate that statement. I hate that statement.
You see, boyfriend is what he's implying.
Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up,
Corkio,
stinky
shut up.
trash man.
Corkio, shut up.
I most certainly have at least.
Hey, Corkio, it'd be really cool if you shut up.
Person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that.
You know, I did some mono machine, and one of the items I got, it said, perfect for stalkers. You think he'd like that?
Yeah.
Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Off Kokichi.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
If you haven't been told, Kokichi and Fuyuhiko share voice actors.
No, I can hear it.
Did you just fucking Hamlet on me, you little piece of shit?
He's real good. He's a real good boy.
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious.
Hey, Avi. Hey, Brooke. Why is
Yeah?
Kokichi just Timmy?
That explains why I can him.
He's been strangely quiet for a while now. Which is
So this is the
classic
third
Cameron
different
film.
version of Timmy to exist.
Yeah. Damn. It really sucks he's the culprit.
agree.
Shuichi.
No,
is the
we've been
Shuichi
over
is
this.
pretty
Himiko's the
sus.
culprit.
Damn, Shuichi's pretty sus.
Shuichi's pretty sus.
Why? So we
I
all
just-
agree
just
that
seems
Shuichi
sus.
did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
Yes, here it comes.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atawa agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
Your god is a fucking child.
This is quite
I don't know,
troublesome.
man. Adult
It
naps
seems
are
our
great.
opinions are on opposite ends.
Adult naps are badass.
How are we supposed to decide?
I take adult
We're
naps.
split, right down middle.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Split?
Monokuma
Did
has
you
joined the
just say
battle.
Split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Do you know what time it is?
No, I
Time for
don't.
Best mechanic time.
So wait, your ears don't do anything? The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What?
More phenomenal
The best
trial
mechanic.
grounds.
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Yeah, now it's trial by combat.
It becomes Ultra Despair Girls. You just have to shoot people.
You're split down the middle. Times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In the debate scrum, you'll be split into 2 teams. You argue opinions against each other.
Is Shuichi sus?
I can't find that meme that was from. That was L in light. And it was like, you're sus.
But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. It's not how you debate at all. To match your subject with the opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate.
But your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Okay. But the thing I got was like the first speaker's keyword would be revealed from the start. Other statements select?
Control
Oh,
user.
okay.
Use keyboard and mouse like a real man.
God.
Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject word. And press Y to argue the subject with the same keyword. If your opponent's arguments match, then... That's so cool!
Oh no, but it gets cooler.
Try to convince all your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on the screen. Push your opponent's claim out. For a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you have to... Yeah, if in case it wasn't clear, you have to get them all in one go. You can't be missing one and then do it on a second pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you'll get... Obviously, if you fail, you'll start from the beginning, but, like, just letting you know, you can't just, like, miss one and then go back and then suddenly it counts. It has to be all in one go.
Okay.
Which, if you don't get it the first time, that's fine. You're just gonna take a little bit of damage, like...
A little bit of damage.
Also, the song fucking absolute ass blast.
This song is pretty great. I love his artwork too, it's so good.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
God, I love Gonta. He would never kill anyone.
Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
God, I love Kaito. He would never kill anyone.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
God, I love Kaede. She would never kill
Shuichi
anyone.
and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Okay.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I act Kaito.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede went together.
Kirumi! Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
God, I love Kurumi. She would never kill anyone.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
God, I love Kibo. He'd never kill anyone.
But that's Kaede.
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
All right, here we go.
She would never kill anyone.
Curate a button mash.
Oh, I have to change fucking buttons? Okay.
Wait, did Tsumugi even say anything?
Everyone, you
I
have
don't
to
think she
believe me.
did.
Shuichi is
Well, I
not
love
the
her.
culprit.
She would never kill anyone.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me
Boy,
my life.
wouldn't that be something in Danganronpa, that game that ends on the first chapter?
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's
Oh,
not
I
a
love
culprit,
Gonta so much.
then
He
who
would never
is?
kill anyone.
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
Oh yeah, that fucking character flaw of his.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
Man, I love Kaede.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
There's the flash went off. That's
If you look at the
suspicious.
It looks like
That's pretty sus.
Rantaro is trying to remove
Yeah.
the camera.
Pretty
But
sus.
That must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
Look at the size of that fucking shadow. How did I not notice that earlier?
Maybe because Rantaro is still alive.
I mean, Rantaro is pretty sus.
He might have been.
Rantaro's
the
pretty
He
sus.
tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase
With his
He killed
paper
himself.
clip ass
The
necklace.
sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
Wait a minute. Does that fucking? Oh, I thought his
If that is the
his
case, we
necklace
must
was a
find the
paper
reason
clip
why he
S.
noticed the camera.
No.
S for
Using
SpongeBob
everyone.
and S for
Except
Rantaro.
me, of course. Just get to the fucking point.
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera?
Because the flash went off.
And the answer is in this picture.
Camera flash.
I get it.
Because of the flash, right?
He came in and killed Rantaro.
Yes.
He was so
The
fast.
flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture.
Which means it was Himiko.
Yeah.
Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell
She
the flash
used
went
the
off?
speed force.
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have, remember the pictures
She
that
used
were taken
speed
when I took
form.
down the cameras?
She used the
With-
speed force to
This
she
is
ran in
really
and
taken
punched
when I
Rantaro
removed
in the
the front
head,
camera.
and then put the blood on the shot put ball to make it look like the shot put ball was the killer.
And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera.
They all pretty dank.
This is the picture of Rantaro.
And that one pretty bright.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera.
I can definitely hear a difference in Kaito's voice from other VO, the other incidental VO during this class trial.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
Kaito's great. He's voiced by Kyle Hubert.
What was the purpose of leaving
God,
the flash on?
Kaito's so good. He would never
Especially
kill
since-
anyone.
Kamen is really good.
Fakam's really good.
Kamen is really great. He would never kill anyone.
No mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
Ow. To lure the mastermind closer.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, but the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Has she?
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction.
Wait a
than
minute.
before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident...
Do it.
Kimiko.
Oh. Oh!
No doubt about it.
What the? Yes! I've been waiting for this twist for 3 fucking games!
You know, the last time you played this game, you said we have never done a thing where the protagonist is the culprit.
Yes!
You literally said it.
I literally fucking said it!
This is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind.
She was trying to kill the mastermind!
I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent.
I gotta
this whole
go.
time because you
I'm glad I
realized
got
it
to see
already,
the moment,
right?
so talk to you guys later.
You can't do that.
Wow, spoken thought lines.
It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
Wait, so are we gonna play as Shuichi for the rest of the game?
From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cool. It's cool, but I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your
Oh, I love this! Oh my
How sick is
god!
this? How absolutely awesome is this?
We are boyfriend now!
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh? Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede?
They're all like, yeah, that's the main character.
She's the main character. She couldn't have done shit.
Did she really...
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
What?
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember?
Now you've got to
After
prove
that,
it.
we went to the library, and
Mhm.
that's the first time I even saw
I
his
know
body.
how it was done.
Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
I see now why you said that you liked my thought process.
Oh, of course.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
You don't have to throw it.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi?
Nope.
No matter
Nope.
how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
All the other times that it was fucking hinted at that the protag did it, especially in Danganronpa 2. And I caught those, and I didn't catch this one?!
Sometimes it just be like that.
joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot football should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the
Where
shot
she
football?
used it. Mm-hmm.
Shuichi is the best main character in
I have an
Danganronpa.
alibi. When Rantaro was killed,
Hang on, let me check this.
I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was...
Wait!
I have an
Aha!
When Rantaro was killed, I was in
Yep.
the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Mm-hmm.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was...
No, it wasn't! No, it wasn't! Clever girl!
Kaede didn't use the shot football at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it.
How do you think?
She rolled the shot from the first floor.
She rolled it.
classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot football? That's not possible.
I knew it. Himiko did it.
Possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Hangman's
Hangman's Gambit version 3.0.
The one that isn't fucking awful.
Select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. Plus A to activate flash spot to read illuminated letter orbs.
Your focus basically just like makes an area where you can see the letters.
Right. Press Y to get the letter. Okay. You can see in the flash. Okay. Thank you for listening to me. You're welcome, you bitch. I'm looking for a V. Well, I need that. Shit.
I see now.
All right.
The classroom's vent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of
books.
the air vent above the library bookcase.
And then it just goes where it needs to go.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
No.
What a miss.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
Shuichi was just saying it to posterity that there wasn't a point.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it's...
Shit.
It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the
Yeah,
bookcase.
I'm not gonna worry about the
Watch out so you
about the
don't slip
V
and
on that
fall!
one. That's a pretty difficult V.
Corpse moved on its own. Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent.
Shuichi,
How
don't
did it
fuck with
strike
that.
Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's
Motherfucker!
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started
What?
It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor.
This is very frustrating.
And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
This one's a little bit
Hey, Shuichi.
difficult to aim.
Don't lose sight of the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started...
I agree.
Consent. Consent is sexy, everyone.
Dude, consent is badass.
It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do
The
with
shot heard
convenience.
around the world.
The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library. That's it!
Yep, Miyu has the floor plan.
Mew, I recall that during the investigation,
Miyu and her saggy cow tits.
you said
Saggy
you
cow
used your
tits.
drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe...
Please, Mew.
Oh, want 'em that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
The
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent where Rantaro's body was found.
What do you think?
Wow!
Oh, Shuichi is right.
Would you say this
They are
exceeded your
stacked like
expectations?
stairs. I did
Yes.
not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
And she left the vent open.
It was the shot heard around the
You did
world.
that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books.
All around the world, statues crumble for me.
The books were
Statues
stacked in
crumble
rows so
for
that the
me.
shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh, fuck! She mentioned doing Rube Goldberg machines.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Yeah.
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
I was wrong! That's it!
Oh, okay.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left.
Drop everything she was holding.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it.
Motivation
There's
for
no
one.
way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, Gonta not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your...
Oh. It's a non-stop debate. Okay.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Doubts?
Kinda doubts.
What kind of
Doubts about
doubts?
the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet. If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
My game's lagging.
Indeed.
Okay.
So much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
No, he wouldn't have. No.
Oh no!
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling...
What? That's a miss? Okay.
It would have made a ton of noise.
It would have made a
Indeed.
ton of noise.
So much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been...
That's wrong.
That was almost a miss.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So
Yes.
that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
So she wanted...
Damn, you were too busy looking at her underwear to notice she was planning a murder.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
The things I was holding into my...
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
That's it!
She hid it in her shirt.
Kaede's backpack.
What do you think
She
her
was carrying
titties
the
are?
shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those
This is
actions
the literal
warranted
opposite of
suspicion
the
at
first
time,
case, the first
so we
game.
might not have noticed.
Do what?
It's the kind of the opposite of the first case in the first game.
Yeah, because of who voices who.
They're just so cool.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
And what's interesting is, recalling back to the first case of the first game, the person who actually planned to kill someone wasn't the culprit, but the victim in that one.
Yeah.
The victim who is now the culprit.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it.
Yeah, she's not the type. That's the issue. The issue is motive.
Say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why?
Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
Here it comes.
Time for another tutorial. They're in argument armament mode and won't listen to you.
This is BTV.
To remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. All your opponent's armaments, then strike the finishing blow. Oh. Oh, what?
This is the natural evolution of the bullet time battle. Full-on boss fights.
Rhythm button. Okay. You strike the finishing blow. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. Markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. To shoot the statement. All right.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me?
Okay.
I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer!
Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this.
Final blow.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Yep. That's a little bit better.
It's
You weren't
better,
persuaded
yeah.
by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
God, this fucking
Trial sucks, but it's so good.
Okay.
I will now explain the closing argument. Final piece of detective work to end this trial. Closing argument. You will wrap up the case. Oh man, is it the same as? Is it more like 2 or is it more like 1, which was awful?
I think it's more like 2.
Good. So there are gaps here and there. That's areas where a number of pieces of meat missing. After selecting the panels, only the correct panel will fit. Stock panel hits to compete. You cannot select it first. You'll unlock other panels to switch pages and start filling as many as you can. Thank you, thank you. Closing agreement.
Let me tell you a story. A while ago, Rapid Luigi made a video that was like top 5, I think, most surprising plot twists in video games. And he put this on there. And it was the thumbnail. And that was the only time I can remember Rabbit getting any kind of backlash for a video. And like, I don't know if he was like salty about it at all, but I remember talking to him at MomoCon, and I said, "Yo, have you played Danganronpa?" And he's like, "Nah, I just kind of read up on that part." And I'm like, "Okay, good, because if you played it, you would not have picked that moment for this game." Because I'm just gonna tell you, there are some way better plot twists. God. Well. Yeah, my time's up, so I'll leave.
All right.
I'll leave the rest.
This is the truth of the case.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime.
Mm-hmm.
After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use.
Right.
We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot put ball.
Thunk.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, They moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly.
Right?
By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Yep.
And that concludes the events of this case.
I think what's cool here is that you have like the like very neutral character that is clearly modeled to be a protagonist, and they're not. This is...
Kaede did it?
This in Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 2 also had where you just throw out what you think you know about about the formula of this game.
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light,
Yep.
we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
Voting time.
All right, you bastards. Press the button in front of you to cast your vote.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last, the heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
What?
It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's
So you
see
actually
the
do
result.
vote? Okay. I feel like that might end up being relevant later.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you?
Let's start that. Yay. All rise. I did not use any retries on this one, so that's good. A rank. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Next. It's time for the part that I'm sure half of my audience is waiting for.
Absolutely right.
I'm glad.
What? Don't screw around!
Good.
That's
Good?
not true.
I don't get it.
Please.
Real?
Hey,
Best shot of escaping. I really believed it too.
But you really don't get it.
That's a good point.
Wait. No.
Right.
I know that!
Man.
That's right.
Wait!
You would have been able. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Then...
Because...
Well then.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry.
What?
Okay.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But
That's... Sorry.
What?
I see.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn it!
That's wrong!
Huh?
No.
Because... Right?
But
Jeez.
Huh?
Yeah. Because... Yeah.
However,
Right.
Sorry.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, hello!
What?
Ah!
That's right.
No.
Now then.
Time to make things interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Don't screw around!
Yeah. Yeah.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cool, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help.
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Kaede. Why? Damn it!
No.
Huh?
You know?
believe in you! You have to live!
Mm-hmm.
It's a promise.
Yeah.
I shall take that request.
Bye.
Well now. Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
It's time.
Hey, you can't lose!
God, this is like the emotions of a second trial. Of a trial too.
Punishment time!
How the fuck are they gonna top this on an emotional level for trial two?
I believe in you!
It's a promise.
Because trial 2 is normally the tearjerker. But... oh, they're doing the Leon thing where she's surrounded by the others. Oh, I guess not entirely. Oh. Oh, they're like using her to... okay. I feel like there's some desync. Oh! I might have to adjust the graphics settings in the future because it's desyncing like crazy. On these cutscenes here.
Oh well.
Is all that remains of a once
Well...
right now. You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure showtime.
Mm-hmm.
But how?
Really? Amen.
Yahoo!
This is...
How dare you! Hey, Extreme!
Yep.
What now?
You?
Oh!
Excuse me. What are you trying to pull?
Huh? Hey,
job to figure that out.
Well...
Huh? What is it?
That is.
Why, you...
Pen?
Cuz... Well... Too bad.
However,
The indifference of death.
You're really bugging me. And another thing.
What?
Here. Right? Looking forward to it.
Why?
That's nice.
Yeah?
Thanks.
Don't screw around.
Is that so? Too bad.
Damn.
Well...
Hey,
Because.
I did it for us.
Ah!
It's getting interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can I do anything in the settings now? There's a new thing. Alright, I feel like I have to go into configuration for that. And did not expect at all. Wait, so the progress I made with Kibo is reset? Oh! So none of my social interactions in Chapter 1 mattered. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Great. Cool.
hey,
prayer time. What? I don't know.
That's enough! Damn. Shut up! Damn it. Dumbass.
Huh?
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it. Dumbass.
Listen up.
Are you okay?
Okay. For now.
Then.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
But
No.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hey. I mean...
Huh?
That's right. Okay, listen up.
Sitting here alone. That's some strong. That's some strong.
Ah.
This is it. Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident.
Be more confident.
I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up.
Ooh.
For your sake, Kaede. I promise.
Just set up the entire fucking game.
I promise you, Kaede.
Wow.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi.
Ghost Kaede!
Goodbye.
Oh, dude! Oh my fucking god! My class trial, our class... Even the name of the fucking chapter gave it away! Oh, shit! Alright. Music note hairpin. Save. Guys. Alright. So, this is where the stream ends. Next week we're gonna be doing chapter 2. The prologue last time was long. So, and this stream it looks like is a little shorter than typical. So, it'll probably be doing all the time activities and the investigation for in one stream, and then do the trial in the next stream. I don't know how they're going to emotionally top this trial 1. Trial 2 is normally the fucking heartbreaker. That's normally the heartbreaker, because it normally goes you've got the setup trial, which normally involves killing someone that they didn't intend to kill. The heartbreaker. The double murder. Then 4 and 5, I think that's normally where the theming sort of diverges a little bit more between individual games. But oh boy. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm potentially ready to finally actually probably finally legit feel things in my bones on this one, because it's starting out real good. See you guys next time.